All right. I want to share with you. You like that shofar?
I think.
We'll talk about this later.
I like being pure, so I like.
Listen, you know where I stand. I'm a mind over heart guy. That's me personally. If it makes sense, if it's in the books.
At the end of the day, we're here for the tzibur,
Yeah.
and if the Rabbi Ovadia gives us the window, I go for it.
Okay.
Tzibur comes first.
I would like to share with you just two ideas. I had a really busy week and a busy night last night. So not too long, not too many, just two concepts from a packed pirasha that has been on my mind recently. And so, along with this concept of blowing shofar the whole month of Elul, the whole month of Elul is being a month of Teshuvah. Rabbi Adar mentioned it Friday night, and it's a very well-known piece of Zohar. The Zohar says the opening commandment in the Pirashah is when you go out to war and you see that gorgeous woman and you can't focus, and so the Torah says, all right, you can take the woman one time, and then if she wants to stay with you, you have to put her in the house, you have to cut her hair, and you have to cut her nails, leave her nails, and she has to cry about her mother and her father for Yerach Yamim for 30 days. And if you still want to get married, you convert her, you get married. By the way, who did this? Which one of our leaders actually married one of these ladies? David HaMelech. Hey, I told you this. I told you yesterday. David HaMelech. And who was the son? Avshalom. Why? Yari, finish it. Why? Avshalom was gorgeous, right?
Yeah, he was beautiful.
Yeah, he was Jewish, that's it. Okay, so.
But there was a child that didn't survive.
Ben Soreno More. Huh?
There was a child.
Oh, that child. Yeah. But that's why Avshalom was like a Ben Soreno More almost.
It's interesting that they follow
It follows the pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, mamash.
I didn't get it until I was reading yesterday.
Yeah, it's a pattern.
They put it over there.
But as she says, it's a progression. And so the Zohar says a comment that I think a lot of people have heard already. And the Zohar says, "Ubacheta et abia ve'et ima yerach yamim," which means she should cry for her mother, for her father, and her mother for yerach yamim, a month of days, which is 30 days. The Zohar says in Aramaic, "Da yarha de Elul." This is the month of Elul. Rabbi Dano mentioned this Friday night, which means, well, in Elul we cry for 30 days as well for Teshuvah, and she's crying for 30 days, and so it must be the month is Elul. Like, it's kind of a weird connection, connecting this Eshet Yefat Toar, this beautiful woman that you see in the field, connecting to the month of Elul. And if you remember, we said this a few weeks ago, the beautiful woman in the field is not the only thing you're allowed to do if you're a soldier. Remember the other thing you're allowed to do? You could eat not kosher, right? Even pig, the Gemara says the soldiers were allowed to eat. So what's it got to do with the month of Elul? I mean, just because it's a month of crying, and you have another month of crying, and you just like make a match? So Rav Pam has an idea. Every year I think about it this time of year. Rav Pam, Rav Avraham Pam. Rav Pam says as follows. He says, we have a few words for this thing called a month or a moon. Yerah is a month. Yareach is a moon because a moon is a moon makes a month, right? The cycle of a moon around the earth is a month. We also have Levana. Levana is the moon. Levana also means white, right? Because the moon is white. So maybe the color was named after the moon. Probably, I would say. And then we also have Chodesh. Chodesh is also a month. Says Rav Pam as follows. What's the difference between these different words of Yerah versus Chodesh? Month versus month. Now in the Torah, most of the times you're going to find the word Chodesh for a month. Chodesh right. Yeah, so that's another classic thing. But we want to define the difference in the words. So Moshe is saying Chodesh is Chidush, which we've been down this road a lot of times before. Chodesh means Hadash, means a new month. And so that's why it's called Chodesh, it's a new month. So now what's Yareach and Yerah? Now in the Torah, when you look it up, most of the times you're going to find the word Chodesh. All the holidays is Chodesh, in the 7th month, in the 10th month. In Megillat Esther, It says, Hipilpul hu agolah, Haman made the goral and it came out in the Chodesh, Shnei Masar, in the 12th month. So the word Chodesh is usually used for the word month.
I think Irachim is mentioned.
I would like you to tell me.
Huh?
Tell me where.
I think when it comes to pregnancy, to birth, to something new.
You have proof for this?
I'm trying to think, but I think I saw it in the.
Only 2 times in Torah, not the Nevi'im, because it's a few times in the Tehillim. It uses the word Yareach. In Tehillim, it says the word Yareach a few times. But in the Torah itself of Moshe Rabbeinu, the Torah that we read, only 2 times, it uses the word Yerach, referring to a month. It says Hashem created the Yareach, but that's the moon. In the terms of the word month, there's only 2 times. One of them you know already from this. This is Ubaketa Tabia V'Etima Yerach Yamim. She should cry for her mother and father for a month of days. Where's the other time? One more time in the Torah it says the word Yerach for a month. And the answer is when Moshe Rabbeinu was born, but Titzpeneo Shilosha Yerachim. His mother Yocheved hid him for 3 months. It's very interesting. The only time the word month is used, now Rapam is not saying all this. I'll get to what he's saying in a second. This is just what I'm saying. Very interesting that the word Yerach is used for Moshe Rabbeinu and a shiksa that you just picked up off the street, a Gentile woman that just came off the street. Same word. And then for nobody else. Says Rav Pam, Chodesh, like Moshe says, is Hadash, it's new. Every time we have a month, we say it's a new start, it's a new cycle. We're compared to the moon, right? Especially women are compared to the moon. Women celebrate Rosh Chodesh more than us. The holiday of Rosh Chodesh really belongs to the women much more than us, because women also have cycles of reproduction every single month, most of the times. And so Chodesh means a renewal, looking forward, what's coming to us next. That's a Chodesh. And that's how we're supposed to feel on Rosh Chodesh. What's going to happen this month? We have a fresh new start. But says Rav Pam, a Yerach is just the opposite. Yerach comes from the word orhot, the path. Yerach is reflecting backwards on the 30-day path we just took. That's the difference between a Yerach and a Chodesh. And so when she's sitting there crying, she's not crying for Chodesh Yamim. Why would you cry over a fresh new start? There's nothing to cry about with a fresh new start. She's crying Yerach Yamim. She's sitting and crying about her whole life, saying, what has brought me to this point? Do I want to leave it all behind? Do I want to go back to mom and dad? Do I want to be Jewish? Yerach Yamim is looking backwards.
Reflection.
It's reflection, which is also what the moon does from the sun. Reflection. In addition, the man over here is also supposed to have reflection. While she's crying for Yerach Yamim, you also should be sitting there for Yerach Yamim. Are you doing the right thing? Do you have the right intentions? Is she good for you? Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. Yerach Yamim is looking backwards, and that's why the word orhot, the pathway that we took until this point, we're going to analyze. Moshe Rabbeinu, you can say, now Rapam doesn't say this again, the whole Moshe Rabbeinu component, but maybe you can say Moshe Rabbeinu, but Titzpeneo Shilosha Yerachim. Yocheved takes this baby, and the baby was supposed to be killed. So she had a baby that was sentenced to death. She takes this baby and she's hiding it for 3 months, Yerachim. And I would assume she had lots of reflection and introspection about what in the world am I doing here? Did I make the right decision having a baby? Her husband separated from her. Her husband said we shouldn't have a baby. Why have a baby that you're going to sentence straight to death? And I listened to the little daughter, Miriam, who told me to have a baby. And now I had one. And now I can't even have him out. I have to hide him. What kind of a life is this? But maybe it's good. Maybe I did the right thing. Did I do the right thing? Maybe it's a hidden light. Maybe it's a hidden light that will shine one day. But titzpenehu, what is that word? hidden. Safun is a very special word. Safun is the Or HaSafun, the hidden light. It's hidden now, that'll come later when Mashiach comes. Hashem's going to reveal this hidden light, right? Because we know the sun was not created on the first day of creation or the second day of creation. And so what was the light in the beginning of creation? What was the light? The Or HaGanuz, which is...
Why do we call it Ganuz in that?
And
word
Safun?
here, Safun.
Safun, it's Ganuz, I think, is Aramaic.
No, at least as I know, like when we say Nizam, Ganuz is some sort of safekeeping. You take it away.
Is Ganuz Aramaic or is it Hebrew?
I know it's from Hebrew.
How? In what time? In what context?
We use it in common Hebrew. I don't have a.
Oh, they use
source
it-
to tell
It's
you.
also
A secular Israeli would
Yeah,
use the word
it knows
Ganuz?
that
Oh, really?
The
Okay.
Ganaz state, yeah.
I always thought it
It's
was
to put
Aramaic.
it away for good.
No, we know what it
That's
means. We know what it means, but I never
because
thought it was a Hebrew word.
Yeah.
I thought it was an Aramaic word. I could be wrong.
And maybe it is. Maybe Hebrew just adopted
Could be,
it.
because I don't see this word in the Torah anywhere. To hide. Safun, Rabbi Victor Miller writes, Safun comes to the word Safon, the north, which is the top of the compass, which means it's the ideal. And also the Midrashim and the Mekubalim tell us, I don't know what this means, so don't ask me, that when Hashem created the world, the northern side is uncompleted. That's what it says in the Kabbalah. The northern side, you recognize this?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's no skies. It's no stars. It's nothing.
There you go. The northern side is uncompleted. Is incomplete. And Akiva is saying it's actually physical, right?
Yes.
And why? So that Hashem can come to us and say, there's something left. If you think there's no God in the world, then Hashem should say, okay, you fix the north. Lubavitch Rebbe quotes this. Hashem, you fix the north. Go ahead. You can do it. You go do it. Only I can do it. So there's one missing part in creation. So Safon is this hidden, incomplete, not yet ready part of the world. Now, Moshe Rabbeinu, his mother tucks him away for 3 months. She tucks away this hidden light. When was the day he came out? If you do the math. When was he born?
What do we say?
When is the day Moshe Rabbeinu came out and the light was shown to the world? When?
What day?
Yeah.
Zion Adar.
What's 3 months from Zion Adar?
3 months, you have Adar, Iyar, Nisan, Sivan, Zion.
Shavuot.
Shavuot.
Shavuot. The day that Moshe Rabbeinu was finally out and the light comes out and they found him. He goes to the Nile, Shavuot. And that's the source for the future Shavuot. Now that's the day that I can reveal light to the world. Is Moshe Rabbeinu. But the Spineo Shilosha Yerahim. Unbelievable. And so Yerahim, Yerah, the same word is used for Moshe Rabbeinu, Yocheved really, having reflection. Did I do the right thing? Is this the right thing to do? Should I just get rid of the boy now? Should I keep hiding him? What if they catch me? Yada, yada, yada. And a woman that you literally picked up off the battlefield, who was probably not dressed properly on purpose to trip you up so you don't concentrate on the battle, and you take her and you want to think, am I doing the right thing? And to me, my personal opinion, this is exactly the point. What's Elul? What's the Yerah Ha'etanim? This word is in Kings. Kings 1, chapter 8. This is the word Yerah Ha'etanim. That's what this month, the month of Tishrei, is Yerah Ha'etanim. It's the powerful month. Etanim means powerful, like Etan Moshavecha, it's a pasuk in Bil'am. Etan Moshavecha means powerful, and Etan also means the leaders. Yerah Ha'etanim, it says Shlomo HaMelech, he got the Aron, and he had a party when he made the Beit HaMikdash with the Aron, in the Yerah Ha'etanim, which is the 7th month, which is Tishrei. Why Yerah Ha'etanim? Because Abraham Avinu is called Etan. Rambam calls Abraham Avinu Etan. When Rambam talks about Abraham Avinu, he says, the world was desolate, and it was, what's the word? Not monotheism. Polytheism. How do you say?
Polytheistic.
There you go. That's what it was. Until Ad Sheba Etanze, until this Etan came. Who's this? Abraham Avinu. Abraham Avinu is the Etan. The Radak writes, and the Hidar writes on that pasuk, Kings 1, chapter 8, I think pasuk 2. The Hidar writes, all of the Avot were born in Tishrei. That's why it's the Etanim, all the powerful ones. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, all born in Tishrei. And then if I remember correctly, he says, if you add the gematria of the word etan or ha'etanim, I don't remember which one it was. I think it's 582.
Eitan, the 460.
I think 582, if I remember correctly. And that will equal, maybe ha'etanim, and that'll equal the gematria of Avraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov altogether. Et ha'etanim, you're going off memory here, I don't know. I think 582. I think 582. And if I can find the number, whatever it is, it's the same gematria. Avraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov together will be the same gematria as ha'etanim, I think, imakolel, with the word. Which means the month belongs to Avraham, Yitzhak, go ahead and do the math. Avraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov. And so, but it's been a Shaarey, she hid him for 3 months. So why the same word used, in my opinion, for the lowest person? She's not Jewish yet. Hopefully she will if it turns out. And if not, they just part ways. And Moshe Rabbeinu, that's Elul. That's Tishrei. You want to cry and reflect over the past? You want to fix it and make the Yerah into a new Chodesh, into a new beginning? It doesn't matter who you are. You know, Moshe Rabbeinu, you're a nobody. You have no Jewish history. It doesn't matter. We have this month called the Yerah. We reflect. You fix what we're doing. Hashem hands it out. The Kabel Shavim. Yado Pishuta, the Kabel Shavim. Hashem's hand is outstretched for every single person. And so I think B'dafka on purpose, the Torah uses the only 2 cases for the same word for these 2 people. That's Yerah, but she cries, Ubacheta, Tabia Ve'et Imah, Yerah Nyamim. She cries for this. So why does the Zohar, in my opinion, go on a stretch and say, oh, this woman crying for 30 days, that's Elul. What's got to do with Elul? I think that's exactly what Elul is all about. Elul is a month where you reflect, no matter where you came from, what you did, you can reflect right now and make a brand new decision going forward. Yeah? Ba'al Teshuvah has a chance. Every single person has the same chance. In my opinion, that's the beauty of the word Yerah. And so Yerah means backwards. And I think also the word Yerah might be the word Ruhani, which is spiritual. It might be the word Ruach, spiritual. It might be also in the word Yerah. It's a time to get going on the spirituality of things. That's one idea from yesterday that's been on my mind and I want to share. So this month is wide open. Everyone can take it. Doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter if you're a rabbi, you're not a rabbi. It doesn't matter. Everyone has this Yerah to go forward. The one other idea that's been on my mind on the weekend, you have a Chumash? Yeah, it doesn't matter which one. Thank you, sir. This has been on my mind all weekend also. And it's a pasuk that I think about a lot of times also, from time to time. There's a pasuk talking about the military when they're fighting battle. And there's different rules that the soldiers have to have. And there's a rule here that is so Jewish. I love it. It's so our religion. It's beautiful, in my opinion. It says over here, the soldiers have to carry, obviously, weapons and equipment. V'yad tiyelecha. All right, we're giving some bonus points, 10 points. Who knows what this means?
Shovel.
V'yad, no, the next one. You're a smart guy. V'yad tiyelecha mehus lamachane. V'yad tiyelecha. Let's just translate it literally. A hand you should have.
A hand should be outside of the
So, what does this mean? This is the basic understanding of this pasuk. Did you hear this pasuk yesterday? V'yad tiyelecha. You should have a hand. When you're a soldier, you should have a hand. I hope you have a hand if you're a soldier. V'yad tiyelecha. What does it mean? V'yad means...
I can only guess, because lending a hand means having support, giving you some support. So you should have additional support.
Says Rashi, Ish al yado, a man on its, and each man has his place. Yad can mean a place. A hand, now I don't know why. I didn't delve into this, the etymology of the words. That's for you guys, the smart guys. Yeah, you guys can do it. What does a place have to do with a hand? I didn't delve into that yet. I'm sure we can find a lot of stuff because the Hebrew language, whenever you start digging, it's amazing what you find. So a hand can mean a place. V'yad tiyeh lecha mihus lamachaneh. You have to have a place outside the camp. V'yasata shama hus, and you go out there if you're not pure to go dip in the water, come back pure. So you got to stay pure, even if you're a soldier. All right, next one. V'yated Yated means a peg, really, right? But it doesn't mean a peg here. Yated means a shovel. V'yated tiyeh lecha al azenecha. What's azenecha? It's a trick question. It's a trick question.
Sounds like an ear.
Ozen is the ear. This section here will botch up anybody who doesn't be careful, especially if you're Israeli. Yeah. By the way, Moshe, since you're the one, I always wonder. This is like for my whole life. I may have even told you one time. I always wonder what it feels like to be a secular Israeli, and you come to shul and you hear some guy read an ancient scroll, and he's saying you should have a peg on your ear, on your shoulder, a shovel on. Like, what does it sound like? For the rest of us, we have no idea what it's saying anyway. It's just Chinese. Ve'yatet tiyeh lecha al azenecha means what? Zenecha. Take away the aleph. The Ibn Ezra says, don't worry about the aleph. It means kele zayan. It means weapons. The Gemara says, and the very famous Gemara. The ladies for sure know this. What is it? The very famous Gemara. So the pasuk says, Yated tiyeh lecha al azenecha, which literally means a peg should be on your ear. But we're saying the art scroll, I guarantee you, does not use that literal translation. You should have a shovel in addition to your weapons. So the art scroll is going by Rashi. The Gemara takes the literal approach. You know this. You should have a peg on your ear, which means fingers. Helen. You should have your fingers ready to be your pegs and stick them in your ears anytime you hear something not good. That's the Gemara. And so, and there's another Gemara that says, why is the earlobe here on the bottom soft and mushy? It doesn't seem to serve a purpose. So you can put it in here. So I think the Havetz Haim I saw asks, what do I need both for? If I have this, why does it say put my finger in my ear? Should I put my finger in my ear? Or should I put the lobe in my ear? I think the Havetz Haim I saw asked this. And he says, no, you got to do both. Because if you want to pray, you can't touch earwax when you're praying. Because you have to wash your hands after you touch it. So you got to stick your peg of your finger into the thing, and that goes in your ear. But this is not what we're talking about. Why is this pasuk been on my mind? Listen to the end of this pasuk. V'yatet yelecha ala zenecha. You have to have a shovel on your weapon pack. V'ayad b'shivtecha hus v'hafarta ba v'shabta v'chesita etziatecha. I love this pasuk. It's such a Jewish pasuk. I'm not well versed in the Christian Bible as much as I should be, but I don't think this is a very Christian pasuk. I could be wrong. It says you have to have a shovel, so when you go to the bathroom, you dig a hole and you cover your excrement with the dirt. We got to do that. I feel like the Christians would say, don't use the bathroom. Don't go to the bathroom. What are you, a human? Right? The Jewish Bible is very human. You got to use the bathroom. And so, make sure you bring a shovel if you're a soldier. What are you supposed to go on the street? You got to bring a shovel. If you have to use the bathroom, dig a hole. You do what you got to do. Cover it up. Why? And this is what's so gorgeous about being Jewish. Literally, the end of the pasuk, the last word, v'chesita et se'atecha. Cover your, I'm going to use the word poop, okay? Can we use the word poop? Cover your poop. You have a pasuk that just ended in the word poop in the Torah. And the next pasuk is the most gorgeous pasuk. Ki Adonai Elohecha, because Hashem your God, mitalech, He's walking, bekerev mahanecha, all amongst you. La'asilecha, to save you. V'latet oyebecha lefanecha, and to give all your enemies over to you. Ve'am hanecha kadosh, you got to have a clean, holy camp. V'lo yireh becha irvat ba v'sham hanecha. You can't have anything not nice over there. I don't know if any other religion would have God's name so close to the word poop, rather than Judaism, because we're so real. It's so gorgeous. Everything we do is holy, and we acknowledge we're human beings. Isn't that amazing? And so I think every time I read this, I love it. It's gorgeous. We have to make sure we cover it up, because Hashem is walking amongst us. If you go to the Ben Ish Chai and other poskim, there's all sections of halakha, and the sections of halakha is entitled V'haya Mahanecha Kadosh. Parashat Bo in the Ben Ish Chai. It's my bar mitzvah parasha. So I used to learn Ben Ish Chai every single week halachot. Parashat Bo V'haya Mahanecha Kadosh. What is the halachot about? You should have a holy camp. What are the laws about? When you start reading them, the laws of going to the bathroom. Can I have the Shulchan Aruch? If you know? Oh no, you know what? Never mind. The wrong one. I'll take the Shulchan Aruch. Okay.
Oh.
There's there's like Moshe donated one. It has all of them in one. It should be stick your
On the
hand.
left shelf, the right corner. Over there, right where you stand.
Laws about going to the bathroom. Laws about having siniut. No, it should be on the bottom, Moshe. No. Yeah, like I think on that shelf. There's a Shulchan Aruch Orach Chaim Siman Gimel. It's in the beginning of Shulchan Aruch. It's Siman 3. What does it say? It says, Yossi, you have Sefaria on your phone? Yedim, you have Sefaria on your phone? Could you open up? No, you do it. Shulchan Aruch 3 with the Kaf HaChaim. Shulchan Aruch Siman 3. The Shulchan Aruch, thanks Moshe. Shulchan Aruch Siman Gimel says, when you go to the bathroom, a big introduction here. When you go to, my goodness, yeah. When you go to the bathroom, when you go to the bathroom, yomeru, you should say, hitkabedu mechubadim. Meaning, hitkabedu mechubadim. Shulchan Aruch. Be honored, honored ones. But these days we don't say it. What is this? It comes from the Gemara. Yaniv, you have it?
Yeah, but it's a different.
Kaf HaChaim.
types.
Let me see. Kaf HaChaim, it shares with us the whole text. Oh, I see what you're saying. No,
Yeah.
hold on. Oh, there's an iPhone. I'm a Samsung guy. Hold on. Text. Halacha. I didn't bring it up here. Shulchan Aruch. Orach Chaim. 3. Let's see what the Kaf HaChaim says. Commentary. Kaf HaChaim. It says the Kaf HaChaim. What is this? V'zeh hanusach. This is the text of this prayer before you go to the bathroom. Hitkabedu mechubadim kedushim. Be honored, O honored holy ones. Misharatei elyon, the servants of God above. Shamroni, Shamroni, watch over me, watch over me. No, it doesn't say that. Azroni, by the way, yesterday, side thing, it's drosh v'kabel sechar. That's what the Gemara says, not doresh. So that's why we quote exactly what it says in the Gemara. Shamroni, Shamroni, Azaroni, Azaroni, help me, help me. Hamtinuli, wait for me. Ache ekanes ve'etzeh, until I go into the bathroom and come out. Ki chen darkam shel bnei adam, because that's what people have to do. What is this? It's a prayer to the angels that are escorting you all around. Or a prayer to Hashem if you don't want to do the angels. Which means the angels are not going to follow you into the bathroom. And so you can say to the angels, I'm sorry, my friends, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Oh, honored ones, wait for me. I'll be right back. I'm sorry, I'm human. This is what people do. People used to say this every time they went to the bathroom. It's brought in the Gemara. Maran Shulchan says, Ve'achshav lo nahagu le'omro. These days, it's not the custom to say it. So why does he bring it down for? What is it?
To get us familiar with the concept.
Yes, that's right. Why does he bring it down? When you go to the bathroom, you say it kabedu, but don't say it anymore. Why? Such a thing exists. This is introduction to the laws of going to the bathroom and Asher Yasa. Such a thing exists. You know, when you go to the bathroom, you have to think, there's Kiddusha. There's Kiddusha right outside the door. There's Kiddusha everywhere. We're not just going to the bathroom and now everything is free, whatever we want. When I was a younger guy, I loved sports and I used to go to the Yankee games all the time. You go to the Yankee game, you go to the bathroom in a stadium, that's how you know what a Jew is and what a not Jew is. These guys are coming in with their nacho cheese in the bathroom, popping the beer on top. Ah, great game, huh? I'm like, these guys are just, we're in the bathroom. This is the bathroom. Hashem is here too, yeah? And so, V'haya machanecha kadosh means, anywhere we go, we say, no, there's Borei Olam here. You're a soldier deep in the heart of Gaza. There's death, destruction everywhere around you. You have to use the bathroom. Just go in the bathroom. Just add it to the pile of garbage that's already there. Hold on a second. Take your shovel, make a little hole, put it in there and cover it. Why? Don't you know Hashem is walking amongst you? Hashem is with you. As the pasuk says, Hashem Elokecha, Mr. Soldier, He's mitalech b'kerev mahanecha. He's with you. He's with the battalion. He's walking with you. Le'atzilicha, he's going to save you. Ve'latet ohevecha lefanecha, he's going to conquer the enemy for you. You have to believe it. If you don't believe it, you're going to scare him away, God forbid. You want Hashem to be there with you, he'll be there in any rabbit hole. You just have to know that he's there. You have to treat yourself like Hashem is with you. And I think our soldiers, by and large, do. I think they, even the non-religious ones, I think they get it. I think they know they're doing the service of God. They're protecting Am Yisrael. Hashem is with them, no matter where they go. And for us, it's on my mind as well, because for us, we have Vayam Hanecha Kadosh. The place that we set up camp has to be holy. One last piece for me. It says in Pirkei Avot, Mesheneh makom, mesheneh mazal. If you change your place, you change your luck. And the Gemara Shoshana, I think page 14, lists a bunch of things you could do for a luck change, to change your luck. It says, if I can go by heart, there's 5 things on the list. It says change your name. If you change your name, like Avraham and Sarah did, they changed their name. If you change your actions, Sa'aka, if you scream to Hashem and cry. And then Galut. Some people say if you change your place, it'll also change your luck. In my opinion, and I think it's a pshat, I don't think it's a hidush. I don't think it's some magic trick where you just say, okay, I'm having a rotten time here. Let me just go move. I'm going to move to Tarzana. I'm going to have a whole new life. I think V'hayam Hanecha Kadosh, make your camp holy. You, Mishneh Makom, change your place that you're in here. Change the place you're in. Mishneh Mazal, you'll change your luck. Not some magic potion. You want good fortune this year. Is your camp holy? You want Hashem walking amongst you? You want Hashem protecting your house? We all do. Is he being scared out the door because of what's in the house? Or is he welcome in any room in the house? Is Hashem comfortable in any room in the house? Make your home, make your camp holy, and Hashem will be walking with you, and he will slay every challenger that comes to you. Such a good, one more time the pasuk. V'hafar taba, you cover up all the garbage you have. All the garbage, we cover it up with the shovel. We always have to have our shovel with us. We cover all the garbage, and cover up the poop. Because Hashem is walking amongst you. To save you from all your problems, and to get rid of all the enemies. All you gotta do is have a holy camp. That's all you gotta do. Make your place holy. This is, I think, a lesson for Elul as well. It's a good time for us in this Yerah, in this retrospective month, as we're looking back and saying, okay, it's time for a new year. We want to have a better year next year than this year. We should all have a great year. And so what could we do? Is our life in order? Heshbon HaNefesh. Once in a while, we got to do this. You say, what's good about my life? What's not good? What should I change in my house? Is my house V'hayam Hanecha Kadosh? Is Hashem welcome in every room of my house? Is Hashem welcome in the shul, in every room of the shul? This is the way we think, and with this, God willing, the Yerah will be the Yerah Ha'etanim, the powerful month. With the month of Berachot, we should all have a wonderful year, and the soldiers that are in Israel, Hashem should continue to walk with them. And they should know that, and they should see it, and they should feel it, and Hashem will destroy our enemies, because Hashem is with us. And as long as we know He's with us, we have nothing to be worried about. Have a nice week. We'll see you. Oh, no, next week there's no shiur because I'm going to have my daughter's having a thing, so I'm not sure when I'll be back. We'll do it in 2 weeks, God willing.